Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe from the Game House. Today, we'll be doing a New Orleans Saints 2025 NFL mock draft. The Saints are on the clock in our 2025 NFL mock draft series here at the Game House. We're going through every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft gets here next week. And the Saints are on the clock at pick number 9. We're going to be using the NFL mock draft database simulator because I like the way it mixes big boards from across the internet together to make their big board. We'll also be rejecting all trades to keep it as realistic as possible. The Saints are a team that have played with the cap over and over again and have somehow been able to stay where they're at in terms of uh, being somewhat competitive. But now they have Derek Carr possibly not being able to go. He's kind of got an injured shoulder. Um, so that might put quarterback in play for them, but the top two quarterbacks are off the board. You could go Jackson Dart here. But I think maybe at 40, see who's left, whether it's with Dart or Jalen Milrow possibly, might be the move, and maybe fill other needs earlier in the draft. Now, if the board does go this way, I think they might be taking offensive line because all of them are there. So I would take Will Campbell, stay close to LSU there. Fix that offensive line while you can. Maybe get the quarterback second. There's other needs this team has as well. But that to me is just like, hey, if the board falls that way, take it. Then you look here, Jackson Dart, you know, a guy who's going to have to get adjust to a pro offense. I think it'd be better if he sat for a year. But if you have to play him, I think it's fine, and you can help him develop there too. And you have that offensive lineman already helping him in front. So now, if we'll be looking for, edge, defensive line, cornerback in these next couple rounds here, this is pick 71. Uh, Who do you think best player on the board? We can take Princely Umanmielen out of Ole Miss. Take the Ole Miss teammates there. Started his career at Florida, then transferred to Ole Miss. Had some pretty good pass rush production this past years, and I think pretty good value at 71. Now looking for defensive lineman or corner, I think are the two needs I think I would want to address here. Wide receiver wouldn't be a bad idea with just Chris Olave's health situation, with Rashid Shaheed. Um, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go Josh Farmer and improve the interior defensive line, and hope that we can get corner and wide receiver here at 112 and 131. Two good. It's gonna be interesting to pick between Parrish and Williams, but those would probably be the picks for me. Williams is a guy who has a lot of speed. He's come onto the draft scene a little bit later, not really someone people discovered early, but I think a very solid player that could be productive. And they do have speed already in that room, but I think Kyle Williams could be maybe a future speed piece for them. We'll go Quincy Riley, the corner out of Louisville. I didn't like him as much as I thought I was going to when I watched his tape, but he's a good player. I think at this round 131, a guy who I think a lot of people like a little bit more than me possibly could start. I think that could be a good pick there at 131. You have a bunch of your needs already filled. Maybe get a running back here to kind of go in that running back room would be nice, especially with how deep the class is. Um, let's see here. Let's go with Rashard Smith, the running back out of SMU, former wide receiver at Miami, then moved positions to running back at SMU. A good receiver out of the backfield, a third down back. Don't know if he's ever going to be an every down back, but you have other running backs in that room that can play those roles. This is a guy who I think they will like to move around in that offense. All right, pick number 248, one of the last ones. I'm going to go RJ Mickens. He's a guy I'm higher on than other people. He tested well, and I think it's part of the reason why I'm higher on him than other people. So we'll take him, a guy who can at least play special teams. And then we'll go, Justin Wally, I like a lot better too. Another corner there, another possible corner who I think I actually like better than Quincy Riley on my big board. I'll have to check on that. But a guy who has good ball skills and a lot of experience at Minnesota. So going back through this draft, we get Will Campbell, the offensive tackle at LSU in the first round at pick number 9. Jackson Dart, quarterback from Ole Miss at pick number 40. Princely Umanmielen, pick 71 out of Ole Miss, the edge rusher. Pick number 93, Joshua Farmer, the defensive lineman out of Florida State. Pick 112, Kyle Williams, the wide receiver out of Washington State. Pick 131, Quincy Riley, cornerback out of Louisville. Pick 184, running back Rashard Smith out of SMU, the former wide receiver. Pick 248, RJ Mickens, the safety out of Clemson. And pick 254, the corner Justin Wally out of Minnesota. I like this mock draft. I like the depth of it. Let me know what you think of this mock draft down in the comments below. We'll be doing more mock drafts for every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft. For now, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.